Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's Greg here again with the final reveal of the Meng Jumbo build with my friend Paul, military modeller Paul, who finished his quite a bit ago, but I've had a busy few weeks, so this is why it took quite a while for me to get the final reveal up, because I've been out and about with one thing and another. So here we go. As you can see, it's come out really well. Let me just see, you can see the nameplate, which is from my good friend again, Vince. There we go, read that. Unfortunately I cracked it trying to bend it slightly to go around the thing, and even with the hot water it cracked it slightly, so I think I've got away with it. It looks okay, man. I used the AKA True Metals for the gold, and just plain white, stencil white actually it was, I think, from ammo, and give it 2 coats of gloss varnish just to protect it all. So yeah, I think it's worked out quite well. So I've got all the figures are on now. Let's just zoom in slightly and see, we can sort of see what's occurring. I can see all the figures are in for the commander, the tank and the loader, and he's got his Thompson on top there. I don't know if it's correct, but I thought I had a spare Thompson, I thought I'd lay it beside him. And then we have the driver there, and the bow gunner stroke radio operator. And if you swing back round again, let me just pull it back a slight touch instead of messing around with the camera. We have the other figures on there. We have a sort of, I don't know where he must be, sort of a sergeant or something, just telling the tank driver where to go, literally. And then we have a couple of the man on the let's go individually. Let's have a look, see if we can do it better. And we've got the man on the radio operator, on the radio, obviously speaking to command post, and then we have a couple of GIs there just milling about. Figures were nice. They came with a barn, so you know, I thought I'd use them, apart from the radio operator, which I bought separately. Yeah, got the snow on, which is precision ice and snow. Obviously I've made it muddy as well and wet, where people have been walking about on it. So yeah, I'm happy with it. I say I don't usually enter competitions at all, but there's one from Meng that came in with a Panther box. Enter a competition, a monthly competition, and at the end there's a yearly competition for the best builds throughout the year, so I thought I'd just stick this in and see what happens. You never know your luck, do you? So yeah, the back of the house, obviously not much to look at. In theory I should have sort of maybe made a side plate on that side there with some foam and matched it up to that, but I didn't this time, unfortunately. That's the only sort of let down of it, I think. And then we have under the back of the sandbags, we have a few boxes and crates and bits and bobs there. And again we have the, you know, all the wet looked, you know, the sand, the snow and the mud that's coming from the tracks. And then we have a couple of barrels and the, like I said last time, with the on a pallet with there's a rope on there, there's a pipe on there for siphoning the fuel. And obviously we got back to the Sherman, Mr. Jumbo, which was a lovely kit to build. Obviously you've seen the rear of it now with the snow and ice on the back, top of the stowage. I sprinkled just a little bit on some certain parts on the Jumbo itself, and I did a bit of wet effects as well onto the fence as well, just so the snow is slightly melting and that. Also I added, I said I was going to do the icicles, which I did. I didn't have any silicone left, so I just used my hot glue gun. So let's have a look at them, if we can see them. There we go. I did quite a few there, just to, you know, just slightly something different, but it's a bit colder. So we've got those on there. We have was it 1, 2, 3, 4 behind, one behind the telegraph pole there on the other side. So yeah, I was quite happy with those. Well, let's just zoom out again. Sorry, knocked the camera there. I'll bring this back, and we can just have a little go around it again. So I'm really pleased with it. Really pleased with it. From the start to finish. The tank was there, the Meng kit was a lovely kit to build, no problems at all. Fit was good. In fact, fit was excellent actually. So I do say my favourite is Ryefield, but Meng come a close second. So yeah, so I'm more than happy really, to be perfectly honest. So on to the next project now, which I'll do a sort of a video telling you what I'm going to do. So that should be up shortly, maybe tomorrow, as it's really stifling in my room at the moment. I've just knocked the fan off while I'm videoing, because obviously it makes a bit of a racket. So but yeah, you've heard of the naked chef. Well, this is the naked modeler. I won't show you, I'll frighten everybody. Yeah, so really happy with all aspects of it. So my first proper go at a snow diorama. It worked quite well. I just looked at a few pictures, and the actual, obviously the tank is real to a certain degree with the first in Bastogne, and this is sort of just milling around at the end, and photographs taken of the tank like it shows you, but I don't think that was the day it was in Bastogne. Might well have been, but I don't think so. So I've just added a bit of extra things to it, like with the little barn door there and things, and the barn itself. Just add a little bit more, bit of height into it, and yeah, it's worked well. So I can now put this in if I can find some space to put it into my case, into my, my glass case. See if it'll fit. I hope it does. I think it will. Never really measured it, to be perfectly honest. But yes, first time I've done a round one. There's a few things I would have slightly done better by the joins and slight overlap, but it's okay. It's with that on, it looks quite nice. So my friend did those, and he did all bits and pieces. I'll show you that them was on the new build video what he sent me as well, which is something slightly different. Well, not different, but something that I've always run short of, and he's done quite a few for me and some other bits and bobs as well. So I shall show you those on the next video. Yeah, so I think that's it really. Nothing else to say, but it's done. Happy. So I'll now go away into my glass case. I'll have to take something out to put this one in, but there you go. So I'd like to thank you very much for your kind comments, and subscribers again. I have started to answer back. I haven't for the last couple of weeks because obviously I've been a busy chap unfortunately, but I will answer these. I'll get back onto it tonight when I'm cooling down somewhere. So I say thank you all to my new subscribers, old and new, and saying the comments again, really nice and encouraging, and I'm glad you like sort of what I try and do. So also I've got another build coming up after the next one, which is not a tank. That's all I'm going to say, and it's not a vehicle as such. Well, it isn't. It isn't a vehicle. It's something else. So that'll keep for a later date. So this is Greg signing off, and we will catch you. So before I go, I'll stick some pictures on at the end as well, so you can just have a look at them better as well. So there we go. So this is Greg signing off, and we shall catch you very soon.